Good evening. We are January the 10th of the year 2026. It is a very late night stream. We're gonna get into Sunday today on the stream. Apologies for the lateness. There's a couple of reasons why. Number one, I went a little longer with my father. I had a little breakfast. My sister and my niece was there. I had a good time with them. And then I came back. Was initially planning to stream during the Panthers-Rams game, but the game actually was very good. And I was a little tired too, so I took a slight nap while watching the rest of the game. It was very good. Then the Bears-Packers game was not that good in the first half. Then I decided to watch the second half still, and it ended up being a great game. So just finished those two games, so we're probably going to be here for like an hour and a half at most, but small stream is still better than no stream, and I think the weather will allow me to stream tomorrow morning. We have weather bad. We have snowstorm tomorrow morning, so late tonight and tomorrow morning. So I guess I was planning to go to the gym. But that probably will have to wait, and I want to watch all the 3 NFL games. So that's the plan. But now for tonight, we are doing part 14 of my 1-year celebration playthrough of my favorite game of 2024, ReFantazio. And we are on the last episode. We went through the soiree at the with the Caradrius. We got a new party member, and
what now?
The lovely Juna, and when we just got the formula for the curse, and now we're gonna go to the church, go talk to Lady Rilla.
Let's go.
Rilla is inside this church. Let's go.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brilhaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
We'll find out later why she has that kind of reaction, but
I know it's asking a lot.
Not surprising for her.
Could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Oh.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As his royal guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rilla.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take June out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old...
Always thinking about going to the air.
Runner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. Then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, eh? Incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
You can change or add members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Press X and form a group of up to 4. Reserve member gain less experience at the end of the battle than active participant, and you can never remove the protagonist, so no surprise there. I mean, it would have been a shock.
All right. Right. Well then.
Okay, let's see.
Time for bed.
Did I know? Just wanted to do this menu.
What now?
So what he's talking about is now we can just. I'll take Hulkenberg away, put Izme, and I can also change. Put you in the back. I'll keep you in the front. I'll put Lena in the back. Time to go to bed.
Sure.
I got to rest here for today.
Good night.
But, as usual, we're not able to sleep. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
I should probably have Juna return any Magla keys we got on the Caradrius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Of course. As always, time to bring the book back.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least
Nydias
valuable.
are like
this
that.
form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Juna and I talking to the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's
There we go.
next challenge.
Page 2
Let's find out where our fierce competitors
of the tournament for the
are
Thron.
bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
Yeah.
So it really was all talk then. A disgrace to the Russon, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate
Verga
still
Island.
in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
Oh, Milo.
The roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Yep. Time to move to the next step. Next arc of this game. The Verga Island arc.
And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne! First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What?
Oh, yep.
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed
that outfit and that hairstyle.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the Autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over.
Yep.
We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctists.
Oh, he has a plan, though.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
Oh, he has an idea.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
He doesn't like it.
Where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
There we go. We now have to find information about the Dracodius. Which is simple. We need to talk to a few people, but a divine lance, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Who asked one of them? Not a Clemor like me, eh? Have you seen any mystery around here then? Someone who seems like they might know more about it? I told you I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and you can bet there'll be a mystery or two there. Now bugger off. Want to go to the tavern?
Hey, mister!
I'm just incredulous.
Huh?
Can I help you? Something's telling me you're not here to eat. A divine lance. Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait. Someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had the large mask on. Must have been Muster. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lance. Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking the boat to the islands. Must be headed toward the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say? Oh, let's go.
All right then. Go.
Young man.
Wonderful.
Young man!
Now what am I to do?
There he is.
Well
Whoa.
met, eh?
Check this out.
Hey, that Muster over there. Time to go talk to him.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Hmm? Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
Evening, Mr. USN. I know it was a crazy night for you. Yeah, better be celebrating after all that crazy second half. That first half was like so bad. I was like, oh god. Ended up winning my bet because bet 365 as the early payout, and they were leading by 18, the Packers, so my bet still ended up winning. But yeah, what a comeback, what a crazy comeback, and now the Bears get to wait to see by the time the Eagles and 49ers are going to play tomorrow late afternoon. By early evening, you'll know who the Bears are going to be welcoming to Soldier Field next week for the semifinals, the NFC semifinal. Yeah. $95 for you. It's a little bit more. I don't bet as much. Like $20, like you saw in my bet, is like a fair amount of money. For the amount of money that I'm trying to bet, because I'm betting with units and all that stuff, that was still a pretty big bet. So, yeah, I have a budget that I keep and I bet every day, but I try to stay smart on my budget, and betting $20 for that, for what the amount I'm usually betting, is a little different. Well, yeah. I mean, that's fine. If the Bears go further, you'll still be able to put some bucks into betting as long as the Bears still are playing. But it was two great games. It had the potential to be two stinkers. One because of the 10.5 spread that the Rams and the Panthers had, and the other because of how the first half went, and both ended up great finishes. So the beauty of the NFL, I always say, is that I think it's still the best sport when everything clicks and you have great games that have drama. I don't think there's a sport that beats that. I love the NBA. I still prefer the NBA over the NFL, but still, there's no way. The NFL still has that aura when everything clicks, and tonight was an example of that. And hopefully tomorrow we get 3 more exciting games. I'll hopefully be able to stream before that, and then enjoy the rest of the evening of the rest of the day of football. Anyway, let's continue.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure.
Well, it's gonna be my Colts. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a question. I don't know what we're gonna do at quarterback. We know we keep the coach and GM, but we know that we're probably gonna be looking to improve. Do we get? I don't know. Obviously, when Daniel Jones, and even then, still have my doubts on Jones. He was very good, and I don't think it was his fault that we lost. We were starting to get worse as we went along, and defense probably cost us a few games, not offense. But we'll see. Like, that's the question of the quarterback, and after that, just trying to figure out the plan, and hopefully we figure it out and figure out a way to get at least to the playoff next year. But there's still some great talent on the squad. Just we need to figure out a few places, a few spots, a few roster spots. And hopefully we do a good draft, and hopefully it clicks. That's all I need to. That's all I want. Obviously, I want the coach to just be competitive. It has been a long time too. Like the Bears, has been a long time since you won a goddamn game. 2011, I believe. Sorry, I believe it was 2011 the last time you won a game. The Bears won a playoff game. So it has been a long time coming over in Chicago. So very happy for you, and hopefully you get to celebrate one more after next week.
To hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the dragon god sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
Yeah, true. Obviously, and they're not gonna be quiet. They're just gonna be loud on other things, and probably more over their team and their ownership, and obviously the ownership is the people, but their football group, because it's been disappointing. We'll see what they do moving forward after this loss. The fact that they were leading 21-3 and ended up very much losing the game because of poor play in the second half. We'll see.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider.
No, we'll find a way.
It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Yeah.
You
know
worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Yep. Time to bring them with us. Surprise!
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree.
I had his runner all to myself, and believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
Yep.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned
He's
on
a
me.
smart man,
Besides,
this nurse.
I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot? You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Mirus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather. We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Yeah, now I'm gonna be shopping, get some stuff, prepare for the trip.
All right then.
That's what we need to do.
Let's go.
Because we're gonna have to do a trip to the. We need to sell this first. Yeah, I need to figure out Junaya. I'll buy myself a weapon if I want to keep Magic Seeker. And then Juna.
Good.
I want to do this.
All right.
There was a request. No, there was no request.
All right then.
Let's go.
Armors.
Welcome.
Nothing to praise. Mostly for Juna, right? No idea. Need to start building our equipment there now. I'll definitely give her that magic cape. We need to give her magic. She is a very, very good. And I need to keep the accessory being the masks because this is what we're gonna be talking more about that too. We'll need to get oh, sorry, wrong way. Yep. Enough of those.
All right then.
More. Where is the more? I don't think he's at the tavern. There's too many people.
Incredulous.
I'll talk him to on a trip too. So yeah, let's go to the.
All right then.
Let's go.
Bazaar. So we won't go too long. It is late. I want to wake up relatively early.
For that, now what am I to do?
There we go.
Ready to depart?
No, I'm good. Let's go Virga Island. This is the trip. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days.
Virga Island is this spot right
and
here.
Right here.
Wonder how many days away it is.
So.
Oh.
Yeah, this region currents are right pain, Majel. We must go around and across them lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroke can handle it. With Juna and her 2 Thorns on our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward. Yep, let's go. Time to go in the water. There we are. Look at him go.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Oh,
Nothing else
gee.
works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Nay, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Well, it is what it is. They're there. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people, treacherous! Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nura speaking.
Nurse's voice is echoing out of the rudder phone. Asmus got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard though, so be careful. Ha! Yep, we can be fishing. Having Juna and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier. Yeah, sure. I want to get to one specific fight that we get in that trip. That's probably gonna be where I'll stop. I'm thinking.
This is...
Oh, there we go. More stuff. Now we have somebody new to cook. Let's see if we can get a new recipe. Yep, obviously. Sure. Ah, cannot. I don't have enough stuff right now to get it. Oh, this is the one that I would love. I need rock beans, huh? What is the rest of the stuff? Briny salt and dreamy malt. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's check.
We'll just do one of those.
Hey.
There we go. I just wanted to get that done. I think we have a new book. Yep. Top Secret Poetry. Do not read. I have this book. Let me check my Royal Virtues. Everything is at 3, so it doesn't really matter. I think I'll finish the Future of Magic that I started. More wisdom.
What's that?
This book is advocating for sustainable magical living. If you recall, the next chapter is called Food in a Magical Future. All living creatures, whether beast or fish, have intelligence. This we know, and yet a shocking number of people still elect to consume these beings for sustenance.
Let's see.
We need not be so barbarous. People can live well on grain and nuts. Yes, supplies are challenged, but we can develop igniters that will increase grain production. So why wait? Start adapting now. We should immediately cease the consumption of meat and live off magically produced food. Says, what do you think? That would never work if we was rushed into action. Yeah, agreed. Regardless of whether eating meat is good or bad, suddenly changing everyone's diet all at once is just unrealistic. Yep.
Alright.
More wisdom. Yay!
Still, though.
Nope. No. It's Julian, for crying out loud. We're gonna have to deal with him at some point.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
There we go. First camp of the night, of this trip. We have a few people, as you can see. They all want to talk. They all bring imagination, which is not bad.
Where to?
No, definitely not. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to more. So let's go here. I want to talk to more because I want to showcase the ability to get mask. He'll show us that now.
Look at this.
Yep. Your Alliance Awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. I've prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means. Yes, I'm here. The special experiments menu has been unlocked in Academia. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle. We got a few in
Please, do make
our
yourself
playthrough so far. As you can see, she already has a Seeker, which adds resistance to wind and weakness to fire, and the skills that come with it. Magic Seeker. You have the Warrior, which is fire, resistance to fire and weakness to wind. Night Mask, resistance to slash and weakness to electric. And we have the Thief. or the Eggman in Tower. I don't have the Faker yet because I don't have the Star White Mask. We'll create one. I think I'll take the Magic Seeker. And now we have a Magic Seeker mask. I just want to make sure that I'm not using the one that I want for Faker, because I want her to be the second one. The second Faker after I usually most it on the Izme, as you know, but I will use it on the and the either the warrior, but I'll bring the thief instead. I'll showcase what's the difference between the mask. Okay, so I could do the warrior just for the sake of it. That's why it works. So basically, what it does is you will give your equipment to Juna. As of right now, if you look at Juna right now, archetype as fire, but also as Cyclo, which comes with the Seeker mask. But if you give her the Magic Seeker, then she gets heavy magic wind damage, medium HP recovery, and increasing attack defense with 1 ally for 2 turns. That's a lot. And when I get Mask Revelry on rank 11, recovers a medium amount of caster MP every turn. We know she's gonna be using. Look at the magic number she has, 40. There's a reason why she will be brought from a lot of magic situation, because she is very much the best magic user. Like you look at ISB's only at 17. You look at my protagonist, he's at 25. There's nobody that do better magic damage than Juno in this game. And I want to use her magic, but I also want to use her as obviously a tool for, you know, try to using her as different skills. Because now if I change from Magic Seeker to the Warrior, now you see she can deal physical attacks. Slicer, critical rate, critical strike, and slash root. I don't want to do this because it doesn't matter. It's not good. If I do the thief, or if I do the knight, she gets Knight Proclamation, Shield Arts, noble results. Not the best when she has only 13 endurance. The thief, she gets Dark Sword, Madoon, and Plunder Magic, which is not a bad thing. And still work, as you can see, 40 magic, so if you face an enemy that needs dark, not just Iceman that can do attacks, she can do it too. I'll keep the Magic Seeker because that's the better one, but that's how we get to make Juno very valuable, depending on what she's using. But she can only do it if she's on Max Dancer. If you give her something else, another archetype, you're gonna have to use the normal accessories like the rest of the group. So that's how it works for her. But that's how it works.
Oh. You're coming.
I just wanted to showcase it. Give me a second, I was taking the page. I see a few spikes, apologies. Okay, I think.
Come on. Got it.
No. I know you can get something by doing cleanup at some point, not just max HP. Let's check this. I already found all the relic there, and all the relic in Martira too. So we'll have to wait for this. So
Let's head there right away.
we'll talk to Ismay. Yes, let's talk with Ismay. Our visit to Briarhaven was most eventful, was it not? Feels like such a blur. Actually, would you mind refreshing an old man's memory? What exactly did happen?
Sure.
Came into contact with Louis. Ah yes, you successfully caught our dear Count's attention in one's favor. I had my doubts, but the result speaks for itself. And on top of it, you managed to ingratiate yourself with Louis. Boarding his runner was quite a risky gambit, but you definitely ended it all. You manage it all so casually, but I cannot deny that you are truly a man of action. That novel of yours, are those words what drives you? Is this all some attempts to make that illusory world a reality? If that's sounding mocking, I assure you it was not my intent. Such idealism has driven many to accomplish great things. I too once possessed a similarly zealous passion. For so long I assumed I was no longer capable of entertaining such ardent dreams. Yet they bubble to the surface again whenever I'm with you, perhaps together.
Alright.
Get some imagination. Retiring so soon. Ah, your sore expression does not deter me. Slave can't wait, for this old man's rambling demand an attentive pair of ears. And they keep talking and talking and talking. Yep. Talk for a while. Get some mag.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Because I want to get to that fight and do it.
Oh, goodness.
This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Alkenberg, what do you do with your air at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help come out those knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Oh, jeez. Oh, need to save. I haven't saved. I think I'm not gonna be doing the little fight. We're gonna be able to save beforehand, so this is where I'll save and then I'll do it to start the stream next weekend.
Well then.
Although I might stream during the week. Tomorrow probably gonna be Persona 5 Royal because I haven't done any stuff with Expedition 33. I wanted to do a little grinding in a couple of spots outside stream, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Today I didn't have any time because of all this stuff. So,
what's this?
Can I get rock beans? No rock beans. Unfortunate. What are you doing here? First, let's talk to you, Sir Basilio. You've got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Luis's, but I'm sure I could still get a halfway decent meal going. Yeah, he's a great cook. A very good cook. Still not enough. I need those rock beans. I want that restore 100 MP and Cure X, mostly for the 100 MP for everybody. That's gonna be like the one thing I'll need. So, I'll need to find a way. We'll do this, because we don't have one.
Now then.
I'm sorry. Have to pass it away. Look at Fidelio. Figured your lot would be much use in a fight, but you're better than you look. Suppose your former knights are good for more than grandstanding and pretentious speeches. We've just finished a game. It was most illuminating. Assigned watchdog or no, it does us both good to sharpen our tactics together. More books. Let's finish the future of magic.
What's that?
This is the book advocating for sustainable magical living. We're finally on the last chapter. It's called Conflict in a Magical Future. Wealth breeds inequality. Inequality leads to strife. To know this and continue our trajectory as a civilization is tantamount to planning for its ruin. In this case, our best move for the future is stop our march altogether. Abandon pretenses and upgrade. Become living fossils cultivated by magic igniters. So because we'll end up finding we'll just quit living, we go into some weird kind of eternal dream connected to igniters. Really? No, I prefer to live and fight on. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. People will always fight, but we can still build a good future as long as we don't give up. Yeah.
Alright.
Obviously. Get some more wisdom. Finish the bus. He does seem sincerely concerned for the future, but he's also kind of stupid about it. I wish he'd have a little faith in people, you know? And we're finishing the book. There we go.
Alright.
More wisdom, which is good. Want to get those stats at 4, if possible. Ahoy! You aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet
oh, yes, this area.
Sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Incredible!
Wow, the sea's been split in two, and we're standing on the sea floor. This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brighthaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely. Del, are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? Wanna go back to the runner? Maybe you better return to the runner? No, I'm fine, really. Someone's gotta keep an eye on you lot, after all. Look, there's fish swimming in a wall of water. I've never seen some such shiny fish. Olkeberg, what are you doing? You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering I would secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower in the food chain to seek advantage that compensate for weaknesses. I say, those shining scales will work as excellent dice. Okay, Bird, my girl, be sure to catch some extras. I'll need a few specimens to dissect. As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
Yes, if that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret. Sure.
Let's go.
He's got a point. This seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. More wisdom. Oh, we're inching a little bit closer. Get it to 4. And here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true as life as my hand allows. Towering seawall drawing.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
And now, we get to this.
What terrible rain. It'll be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
About how we'll get that lance.
Oh, conspiring while we're asleep, eh?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
And there we go. That would be a perfect point to stop.
What's happening?
Yeah. I the deck wants to prepare. Yeah, we need to be prepared.
All right then.
I'll do my preparation now, and then we'll save, and we'll do the fight next week. For you, I want to make sure that I have electricity. I would love to be better than the mage, though, because I would have loved to have. But we're gonna need, no, not this one, this one. So what I'm gonna do, Juna, you haven't been a mage, so
all right.
I'll give you the mage.
I'm counting on you.
Just so I can, because I don't have a mage mask. I want to have her use, because I know the enemy is weak to electricity. And I want to make sure. I don't think I have any. I have a few. I don't think I'll be able to get the 6. Yeah. I think I'll be fine. Yep.
Learned a new skill.
I want obviously Juna to learn it for obvious reason.
All right.
Because I want her to use it, right? For the rest, they won't be able to. So, like, Izmir, I'll bring him because I need. But he doesn't have the thing to help, so.
All right.
It's going all to be about debuffing. And I think the fourth was. I had Stroll, but I think he will be. Well, he has the ability to slash. everything, which can help. But I don't mind Alkenberg as well for the fact that she is she can heal everybody. So I think I'm gonna take Stroll away for this fight and bring Alkenberg and make sure that she's gonna be in the back. Everybody's gonna be in the back. And for her, she has electricity, which is good. That's perfect. I'll do shield arts so that she can decrease evasion too as well. She still has the ability to heal. She has increasing defense for 3 turns, but that costs 48 MP. That is a lot of MP. She has what? 246. That would not be a bad thing, but yeah, we're gonna be saving, and we'll keep that for tomorrow. Not tomorrow, for next week. Tomorrow morning, if I do stream before the NFL game, will be like a couple of hours. I'll continue the next arc of the Persona 5. Do the beach stuff. I think I left before the trip to the beach, so we'll finish that and then start the Okumura arc, and then we're gonna, as for Expedition 32, I'm probably gonna try to stream it during the week to compensate for the fact that I wasn't able to stream on Saturday today. A couple of streams that I wanted to do. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I know it's a shorter stream, but it was late, and I explained why at the start of the stream. So I'll be back to later this morning, basically at this time of the hour, for Persona 5 Royal. And take it easy. Peace.